All right,
Thank
sir.
you.
Let's start the lesson.
Yeah, let's start.
Okay. You choose daily news culture. The title is Japan losing its status as a manga superpower?
My camera is not working. Is it okay?
Sir?
My camera is not working. So,
Okay, no problem, sir.
uh, yeah, there is something wrong with my camera. Sorry.
It's okay, sir. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sir. Let's continue.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's move on page one, words and phrases. Sir, which audio would you like to hear, the US or the UK?
the U.S. please.
All right.
Stagnation.
Stagnation.
It's a noun meaning lack of growth or development.
The long period of stagnation hurt the local economy.
The long period of stagnation hurt the local economy.
All right.
Foster.
Foster.
It's a verb meaning encourage the development of something.
Good teachers foster curiosity in young children.
Good teachers foster curiosity in young children.
Okay.
Culprit.
Culprit.
It's a noun meaning person or thing responsible for a problem or
The broken pipe was the real culprit behind the damage.
The broken pipe was the real culprit behind the damage.
okay.
Illusion.
Erosion.
It's a noun meaning false idea or belief.
Many people live under the illusion that success comes quickly.
Many people live under the illusion that success comes quickly.
Atrophy.
Atrophy.
It's a verb meaning become weaker or smaller because of lack of use.
Without practice, his writing skills are atrophying.
Without practice, his writing skills are atrophying.
Thank you so much, Sir Koki. Would you like to make your own sentences?
Let me skip it.
Okay. Let's move on page two, comprehension part, listening focus.
Yeah.
Sir, should I read the questions twice or once?
Please read twice.
Okay, question number one. What offers clear evidence of the decline in manga consumption? What offers clear evidence of the decline in manga consumption? Number two, how many elementary students in Japan read digital manga? How many elementary students in Japan read digital manga? Number three, why does South Korea use a free content on portal sites? Why does South Korea use a free content on portal sites? All right, sir, are the questions clear?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play the US audio, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Is Japan losing its status as a manga superpower? Japan's status as a manga superpower faces a potential decline due to a steady decrease in manga consumption among children and youth. The collapse of the manga magazine culture offers clear evidence. High schoolers' monthly consumption dropped from over 10 volumes at peak to 1.0 by 2025, and the non reading rate among students reached 77.7%. Comparisons of top magazines between 1996 and 2019 show a sharp decline, with readership of a major manga magazine among 7th and 10th grade boys falling to nearly 1/10 of previous levels. Reading rates are low across generations, and youth engagement is declining. Paper manga reading dropped by over 20 percentage points for school students from 1985 to 2023, while 70% to 80% of those aged 16 and older do not read manga. Japanese youth show stagnation in the digital transition, with 15% of elementary students reading digital manga compared to 45% in South Korea. Structural issues in Japan's digital market compared to South Korea's model explain this, as it focuses on paid adult content with age restrictions of 15 plus or 18 plus, leaving youth neglected. South Korea uses a three-story structure with free content on portal sites to foster a younger audience. The adult-focused business model is the main culprit, making the record market size an illusion, while young reading habits are atrophying, which may reduce future creators and threaten the manga superpower status.
All right, sir, are you all good in the article or do you want to listen one more time?
Yeah. Let's move on to questions.
Okay. All right, let's start with question number one. What offers clear evidence of the decline in manga consumption?
The collapse of the manga magazine culture offers clear evidence.
All right, correct. This is the second paragraph. Next, how many elementary students in Japan read digital manga?
Um, 15% of elementary students read this manga.
All right, correct. This is the third paragraph. Next, why does South Korea use free content on portal sites?
That is to foster a younger audience.
Correct. This is the fourth paragraph. Thank you, Sir Koki, for answering all the questions. Let's move on page 3, read out part. Please read
Yeah.
out the whole article.
Okay. Is Japan losing its status as a manga superpower? Japan's status as a manga superpower faces a potential decline due to a steady decrease in manga consumption among children and youth. The collapse of the manga magazine culture offers clear evidence. High schoolers' monthly consumption dropped from over 10 volumes at peak to 1.0 by 2025, and the non-reading rate among students reached 77.7%. Comparisons of top magazines between 1996 and 2019 show a sharp decline, with readership of major manga magazine among 7th and 10th grade boys falling to nearly 1 by 10 of previous level. Reading rates are low across generations and youth engagement is declining. Paper manga reading dropped by over 20 percentage points for school students from 1985 to 2023, while 70% to 80% of those aged 16 and older do not read manga. Japanese youth show stagnation in the digital transition, with 15% of elementary students reading digital manga compared to 45% in South Korea. Structural issues in Japan's digital market compared to South Korea's model with brain this, as it focuses on paid adult content with age restrictions of 15 plus or 18 plus, leaving youth neglected. South Korea uses a three-story structure with free content on portal sites to foster a younger audience. The adult focused business model is the main culprit, making the record market size an illusion, while young reading habits are atrophying, which may reduce future creators and threaten the manga superpower status.
All right. So far, so good. Thank you so much, Sir Koki, for reading out the article. Any questions regarding the article?
Mm, 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 mm. No questions so far. Thank you.
Okay. If you don't mind, sir, when it comes to reading, which one do you prefer, paper books or digital books? Digital books.
I prefer digital books. Yeah.
Digital books.
Honestly, yeah, because it is more convenient and I can take the books as much as possible or so unlimited free because that is the all I need is just a device to read them. So like smartphone or iPad or yeah, such kind of devices. If I have them, I can read manga everywhere as long as the battery is working. You know.
Okay, yeah. And it's very handy.
Yeah. That they are comes in handy. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Let's move on page 4. Let's have discussion part. Please share your opinion. Question
hmm
number 1. When you were younger, did you spend more time with magazines and books or games and videos after school?
After school, I spend more time with games and videos. Yeah, because
Mm,
I didn't buy magazines by myself, and my allowance was limited. So, and I was living in countryside where, like out of nowhere, so there are no convenience stores around my parents' house. So I didn't have the access to manga physically. So uh, yeah, I ended up playing video games at my parents' house. So yeah, that's why.
in my case, when I was young, so
Mm-hmm.
I usually spend games
Mm.
outside, not video games.
Outside.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Okay. Sir,
Mm.
in your own opinion, do you think digital media is replacing books completely?
Not completely. Yeah, because both have different pros and cons, and physical books um inspires fans more. Yeah, fans more strongly because it provides the, I can say, mm, the the present of having the series of some stories, some mangas, the physical books has it has like collection, can be a collection, one of the collection, so it can be, yeah, collection. So it has a different meaning of digital manga, and it doesn't require the battery. So anytime if you have the time, you can read it. And yes, so but digital books are than much more convenient than physical books. You know.
Uh, yeah, I agree. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing. Would you like
Mm-hmm.
to read some sample answers?
No need.
Okay,
No need.
let's
Yeah.
have question number two. When choosing entertainment online, do
Mm-hmm.
you usually pick free content or paid content?
It depends. It depends. So to be able to enjoy newer episodes and uh, newer anime, I subscribe Netflix and Amazon Prime Video. So
Mhm.
yeah, so by doing so, I can cover most of the newer, I can say new seasons and new seasons animes. You know, so yeah, I pay for them. But aside from that, I prefer free content as much as possible because I don't actively read manga and other entertainment services. So yeah, I have no time to enjoy other entertainment.
Ah, in my case, I always choose free content.
Free content,
If
wow.
yeah, if I want to, like for example, Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
my brother will share his
Mm-hmm.
account. Okay.
Yeah, but that is not free.
Yeah, not free for
Yeah,
my
in the
brother.
region. Yeah. Your brother pay for that.
Okay, sir, in your own opinion or in your
Mm-hmm.
case, which matters more to you, saving money or better experience?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a difficult question, man. So, uh, better experience. So, it depends on the
Mm-hmm.
frequency of the services I use. For example, I subscribe YouTube Premium as well, to get rid of the advertisement between videos. So that completely provides much better experiences for me. And yeah, compared to like I say, free account.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And so, yeah, other than that, mm, mm, I don't know what I miss out the new episodes of the anime, newer anime. So yeah, I pay, mm, I pay for Netflix. So that is my main subscriptions. So if I use the services frequently, I can pay, and if the paid services are much better than normal services, so I can pay. So yeah, that depends on the difference between the how different normal services and the paid services.
So for me, these days, a lot of people, uh, matter them to save money.
Mm.
That is reality. But in my case, I'm getting older, so I want better experience.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I can understand. The time is money. So,
Okay. Sir, what daily habit changed your reading time the most during recent years?
every habit. Compared to looking back on my childhood, my elementary school and the junior high, mandated me to read books regularly in classes and in the morning period. So they inspired me to read books and so bring some books and read books at, at school. Yeah, but after after high school, yeah, in high school I had to read textbooks as well. So yeah, I had to learn a lot. And yeah, after graduation of my high school, I stopped reading actively, I guess.
Mm,
Yeah, because after that, I enrolled university and I got free time to enjoy the
mm-mm,
life in Tokyo. So yeah, that was more enjoyable for me. So yeah.
mm-mm. So, if you don't mind, Sir Cookie, if you have free time and
Mm-hmm.
you can use your phone, okay, do you prefer short videos or long reading materials?
I prefer short videos. Yeah, it depends on the time period I have for the moment. But so generally speaking, I prefer short videos because that doesn't consume my me time.
Ah, okay. So, in your own opinion, sir,
Mm-hmm.
do you think schools should encourage more reading time?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I really agree to that because we are reading active reading time because there are a lot of entertainment services that we can enjoy possibly like anime and anime or how can I say mangas that can be swiped. It can be read with swiping. That is easier to read. So yeah, um, they might get rid of our sense of reading and thinking capabilities. So I'm anxious about that. So yeah, especially for children, they should develop foster sense of thinking, the way of thinking, and how to read long passages and how to em emphasize emphasis um, with the people in the stories.
Story.
So in terms of children, they share because they don't have the responsibilities to work, and they can rely on their parents, and they have time to read books rather than playing video games.
Yeah, I agree. Not only in the school, but also parents encourage their children to read more.
Yes, yes.
All right, sir. For a child in your family, would you recommend easy free stories online or fewer but better paid stories?
Easy ways to reason, right? So yeah, I guess fewer but better paid stories I prefer because I recommend because yeah, the better we should um, a bit more sensitive to the materials we use for education. So yeah, I we are willing to pay uh, such kind of stories just for education. And we in Japan we can make the most out of free libraries. So
Mhm. Ah, okay.
uh, we take so looking back on my childhood, my parents took me there, and I rent books as much as possible, like
Mm-hmm.
5 books at most, and read them during summer vacation.
Oh, summer, but still studying.
Yeah.
Mm. So, way back in your student days, sir, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
mind, do you also go to cram school?
Grammar school. My enrollment to grammar school was mm, the senior year of junior high.
Mm-hmm.
It is a bit relatively late at the time because compared to the classmates, so it was a bit later. But I was able to learn study by myself at home, so it was not the problem, and I scored I scored well. Mm, yeah, so even when I didn't um, went to grammar school, I scored better than my classmates
Good.
in junior high. So
Yeah.
yeah, just for the preparation of enrollment to high school. Yeah, my parents let me go to the ground school.
Ah, okay. So, yeah, so it doesn't mean like you go to a private school or, you will get high grades or good grades. It depends on your motivation.
Mm, yeah. So in countryside, the public school is superior to a private school.
Mm, in countryside.
In countryside, yeah.
Mm.
So I went to I enrolled public yeah high school.
Oh, yeah, public high school. Me too. I'm a public high school student,
Mm-hmm.
even in college.
Mm.
Okay. All right, sir. For question number five, I think I already asked you about this. So,
Okay, let's get that.
okay, let's move on. Do you feel disappointed when a hobby from your childhood becomes less popular?
I don't think so. I don't think so because my hobby has been changed as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't, in my opinion, from my perspective, I don't keep the, how can I say, hobby from from my childhood. So yeah, that doesn't matter.
Ah,
Mm.
doesn't matter. Okay, so sir, should people try to preserve old hobbies and culture?
Habits. Yeah, it depends on the what kind of cultures. Mm,
Mhm.
yeah, so it is good culture and habit. They should be preserved. Bad. So I can say it's bad habits. And it should be get rid of bad. Generally speaking, so uh, all the habits. Mm, yeah, uh, die hard.
Yeah, nowadays, because
Yeah,
we live in a modern world.
yeah,
Okay. All right, Sir Cookie. Thank you so much for today. Have a
yeah.
great day.
Have a good
Bye,
day.
sir. See you. Bye bye.
Bye.